What is the best order of investing your money? Should you pay off debt first, build an emergency fund, invest in the stock market, or buy a house? This lack of knowledge or confusion on which step to make first can really impact people's path to building wealth. So in this video, I'm going to show what I think is the best order of investing your money. Number one, invest in yourself. No matter how you look at investing, none of it is possible without an income. And as they say, your biggest wealth building tool is your income. And with a recent study done by the Australian Bureau of Statistics, showed that in 2023, 2.2 million people aged 15 to 74 were currently studying for a non-school qualification. So a non-school qualification is a certificate, diploma, or degree. This statistic shows that people are focused on becoming educated in their chosen fields. And the study also showed that people aged 15 to 74 with a non-school qualification were more likely to be employed than those without a non-school qualification. So if you do choose to go down the university or TAFE route, make sure it is done debt-free. This will leapfrog you into the workforce ahead of most people your own age, ready to start your investing journey. But we need to look at number two, if or when fund. A new survey from Compare the Market found that 15% of those surveyed had no money saved for an emergency. This highlights the importance of investing your money into saving an if or when fund. And I call it an if or when fund because it's a matter of if or when an emergency or life event is going to happen. In 2019, I had a major car accident where an elderly lady had fallen asleep at the wheel and she collided into me. This was a huge wake-up call, not just financially, but just how this can happen to anyone at any time. So by allocating your savings into building up a cash buffer, will have you prepared for any financial emergencies and will create good financial habits. So how much should you save? Firstly, you need to work out how much it costs you to live for 1 month. Let's say it costs you $2,000 a month just to live and have all your expenses paid for. Then I would suggest you have a 6 months if or when fund. So 2K times by 6, and this is $12,000. And I think it's the best to set up a new bank account with a different bank that has a good high interest savings account and just park your money into that account. By doing this, it's out of sight but easily accessible for any emergencies. Plus it will earn a small amount of interest while just sitting there. Building an if or when fund is a critical step in achieving financial security. While it may take time and discipline to build, the peace of mind and financial stability it provides are invaluable. Then I would move on to the next step, and that is number 3, eliminating consumer debt. Ongoing payments and high interest rates on credit cards, car loans, and personal loans can drain your finances every single month, hindering your ability to invest and grow your wealth. And by prioritizing debt repayments after building an emergency fund is super important. Doing it this way allows you to really focus on the debt without stressing about the car breaking down or taking time off work because you have that cash buffer set aside for these hiccups. There are many ways you can tackle debt, but for me personally, I think the debt snowball method is the best way. This approach involves paying off your smallest debts first while maintaining minimal payments on larger ones. Once a small debt is paid off, you redirect those funds into the next smallest debt, creating a snowball effect. This method can provide motivational wins as you see debts being cleared. So taking the time to focus on investing your money into eliminating consumer debt will be such a rewarding process and will get you set up to number 4, pay your future self. Paying your future self now is such an important aspect of your investing strategy. Yet it's often overlooked or just put on the back burner because people think retirement is ages away. Investing in a superannuation fund in countries like here in Australia or a retirement fund such as a 401k or IRA in the United States is all about setting your future self up for when you want to retire, slow down, or just have a sustainable income when your regular paycheck stops at retirement. So why is investing in your retirement fund so important? This is easy to sum up in 4 words: tax and compounding interest. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow through compounding interest. This is where the interest you earn on your savings also earns interest, leading to exponential growth over time, and has made millions of people wealthy while only earning a modest wage. Just take Ronald Read, for example. Ronald was a gas station attendant and janitor who managed to leave a fortune of $8 million at the time of his passing, just by investing over a long period of time and letting the power of compounding interest do its thing. Also, many retirement funds offer tax benefits, either by reducing taxable income through pre-tax contributions or providing the most tax efficient way to build wealth and live off those investments at retirement age. It's important to understand the different types of retirement accounts available and choose one that best suits your financial goals and situation. Whether it's a superannuation fund, a 401k, an IRA, or any other type of retirement savings accounts, each has its own set of rules, benefits, and limitations. Number 5, house. Purchasing a house isn't just about securing a roof over your head. It's a huge financial decision that can have long-term implications on your wealth and stability. The Australian Bureau of Statistics revealed data in 2017 and 18 showing that those who own their property at retirement age were much better off than those who rented at the same age. The data also showed that the homeowners had a significant median net worth of $960,000 compared to those who rented with a median net worth of only $40,800. This is a clear indication that those who are fortunate enough to purchase their own property will be significantly better off in the long run. So what are the steps needed to make this happen? First, you need to review your financial situation, including your savings, income, and debts. But if you have done things in these steps I've outlined, you will notice that you have an if or when fund or emergency fund and your debts are paid off. This will help determine how much you can afford to spend on a house and get you ready to tackle the deposit. Once the deposit is saved, then it's full steam ahead with the purchase of the property. This is the biggest financial investment we all make, so always take your time when you're at this stage. Having a pre-approval in place from the bank will show that you are a serious buyer, and getting a good team of advisors like a lawyer for all the paperwork and legal jargon, a tax accountant to make sure all things are set up correctly, and even a buyer's agent to help with the buying process. Investing in your home is fast becoming really difficult due to rising house prices and rising essential household costs. So this will take a lot of hard work and determination, but is possible if you have the right financial pathway to get you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.